Hello, welcome to the video about the selection tools. As you can see, we will use an example located in the step itself. By clicking on the Marquee tool, we open the Hidden Tools. We then pick the ellipse icon. Click with the left mouse button, and while holding the click, we move the mouse, and an elliptical shape is drawn. To reset the selection, we press Ctrl+D on the keyboard. Now we will click with the left button, but we will also hold the Shift key on the keyboard and thus pull out a circle. In order to move the selection, we need to press the spacebar on the keyboard and move the selection using the navigation keys or arrows. To make multiple simultaneous selections, you need to hold the Shift key on the keyboard. We will hold Shift and make the selection in the form of a rectangle, while the selection in the form of a circle still stands for us. We cancel the selection by clicking Ctrl+D. We now choose the lasso tool. We squeeze the selection with the hand holding the left mouse button. We can also select the polygonal lasso tool that is hidden within the lasso tools. With it, as you have learned, we can mark the correct shape, clicking on the checkpoints. We click the checkpoints to create a control point that we can then drag without holding the Shift key until the next one when we click again. In the end, we close the selection. We will also select the magnetic lasso tool, which is a combination of the first two tools. Each time we click with the mouse button, we make a control point. We are also closing the selection. We can cancel the selection and select the quick selection tool. With a simple click, we dress the landscape with the same color. We can also increase the size on the options bar in the size option. We hold Shift to continue selecting. It is worth mentioning that on the cursor stands A+ when we hold the Shift key. If we make a mistake when selecting, we can click the Alt key instead of the Shift key. A minus will then appear on the cursor, and by clicking it, we can subtract a selection. We are now going to look at the crop tool. With its activation, a sling with control points occurs. Left-clicking on one of the points and then moving the mouse, we mark the desired selection to be cropped. If we accept the crop by clicking on the stiletto icon on the options bar, we will only have the selected part of the image. It is important to remember that the crop tool does not apply to all layers, but only to the currently active layer. We then return to the step in the history palette. That is all for this video.